And one fish, two fish. And one fish, two fish. And red fish, blue fish. And one fish, two fish. And red fish, blue fish. Okay, Twitch is okay. Let's just double check the YouTube ski. I gotta refresh. They don't see my live here. There I am, live. I gotta refresh. They don't see my live here. All right, YouTube is good. Twitch is good. DJ Ray is good. We are rocking and rolling, baby. All right. At least I think we are. I got one viewer. I don't even know if that's... Anyhow. Yo, Ray, thank you for the bitty bits. I'm going to work on the angel outfit today. The devil outfit is coming along nicely. And I've got yet another video that will premiere tomorrow on YouTube. Part 4 in the ongoing series of live streams making a complete outfit for Daz. So where am I with this? I've got a dress, I've got a panties, and I've got boots started. I think we'll take a look at the outfit, and if I got time, maybe we'll work a little bit more on the boots. Let's say open project. I think I had the base outfit done, but I don't know. It was over the weekend. I've already forgotten. Where am I? Over here. We're going to go over to projects. We are looking for the Angel and Devil folders. This is the Starlight Angel whip folder. There it is. So I think it's a little dress thing with a little lacy up thing. We're going to have a zipper in the back. So I think what I need to do is start finishing up materials. I think I want to add... What shirt am I wearing? I am wearing the Chinzilla cheese shirt. I don't know if you can see that. Oh no, there goes Tokyo. Go, go, Chinzilla. there we are. Something like that. My partner got me that, I think, for Christmas. You know what? We're going to add a zone. All right, we're going to put a little trim zone here. I'm going to add actually a lace zone on here. I think the panties are already all set up. The bodice, I still have to put trim in the bodice. Some days. So I think, all right, let's bottom zipper attached. Did I set that up? You aren't doing anything. God damn it. Arg. Zipper's gonna go. Do I have the zipper back in here somewhere? I do. Oh, it's back here. Okay, so I do have that set up. I have that set up. Bodice, you know what? I'm going to drag this down to here. I need bodice trim. And then I need bodice lace. Bodice front panel. I want to call this whole thing the front panel. Maybe not. Maybe, yeah, let's just call the whole thing front panel because I'm being lazy. So here, I'm just going to take that and we'll just copy that. And you know what? Can I get rid of you? No, I still need you. Let's put you out of the way up here, though. Can I just drag you up there? Do you not move? Are you just going to be in the way? You're just going to be in the way, aren't you? What a butt. That's annoying. What if I give you a name? Now can I move you? I still can't move it. Why can't I not move that? There it goes. Yo, Leo, how are you doing? Hola. We're working on an angel outfit. There we go. All right, I'm organizing things. I'm going to call that bodice front. We're going to use underscores. So I have the basic outfit set up. We're going to do boots too, but the boots will be done separately. Um, but this is more or less the outfit. And now I'm just going to chop it up into bits and then we can start getting ready to export it out. So right now I'm just setting up all the different, what will be surfaces eventually. So that's going to be bodice front. So basically I'm just going to copy that. That'll be bodice laces. An angel outfit. How does it look on a demon? I'm not sure. Probably won't work. Um, I will make a black texture for it because invariably I make white and black textures for everything. It just seems to be a natural must-have color combination. And then I don't know, something. The problem is white's kind of angelic. Yo, Kiwi, how are you doing? Kia ora, dudeski. Let's copy that. Okay, this is going to be, I need trim. I think that's going to be good for now. Let me tweak these a little bit. I'm pretty sure I probably did something like that. And then these all are going to be the bodice front. I got to change these colors too. Uh, this is the laces. So we'll just plop that in here somewhere. Bodice trim. I haven't got the trim set up yet, so we'll start laying out the trim here. So we'll just do the top edges first, the top and the bottom edge. And am I still grabbing? I've been not very good at grabbing the freebies. I will admit, they used to be better. I think I looked like a week or so ago, and they were kind of meh. Did they just come out with a good one? When people complaining about freebies, oh how gauche. Offset as an internal line. 5. Okay. Cut and sew. Did I get everything? I did not. Let me try that again. Stupid, stupid thing. There we go. I wanted it not to deselect because you just got this great new freebie. Oh, damn you. Okay, so we right click. Oh, you are. And you're arguing with me about it too. I go to click on the line. It says, you know what? I think maybe you want this other line you're not clicking on. No, I would kind of like the line I am clicking on, please. Thank you. I'm just, I'm just a whiny old man. I got to check out this freebie from Kiwi showing though. All right, I think we're good. Cut and sew all of those. That's going to become trim. I need to figure out. So I think I want to put a trim line right there. And I'm going to put a trim line here. And I'm going to put one here. And I think we'll do here, here, and we'll put one right down the back. So we'll just do the same thing. Offset as an internal line. A-OK. Cut and sew all of those. I was able to grab all of them in one fell swoop. Yay. All right. So I think I got all the trim set up. I think I got the laces ready to go. Do I want to give these each individual names? Panel 1, Panel 2, Panel 3. I think we will. So that's going to be like panel 01 or bodice 01, 02, 03, 04, 05. And we'll do the same thing over here. And that way I can make some of these, if you want to, you can make parts of them with meshy fishnets or something. All right, let's take a look at the UE freebie here. Dum dum dum. Dude, that's YouTube. I got an ad.
Yeah, and I just wanted to make a quick video to spread the word about this free template project that someone in the Discord has brought to our attention. And it comes with an assortment of weapons, an inventory system with quick slots and crafting. There's a full weapon system here with reloading, and it comes with pistol, shotgun, and assault rifle, rocket launcher, and even this really cool physics weapon.
All right. I'm going to, you know what? I got to get in there and just buy it just in case. Right? Because that's what we do. So we are going to part these out. Copy that. Copy it's 3, 4, 4, 5. So this is going to become bodice 01. So this will become bodice 02. That would become bodice 03. Bodice 04. I have no idea what that noise was. Don't you hate it when you get noises like that? And 05. Okay, I'm going to take all of these. Can I just move you up here? No, that would have been too easy. What? You want to move everything you have selected all at one time? What the hell was I thinking? And that doesn't want to move this one. There it goes. Okay. Okay, so that's 2 and 2. And that's going to be 3 and 4 and 5. And also, I have a little. Oh, you're part of my zipper. No, I got zipper zone stuff back there. So that's going to be 5 as well. Likewise, that needs to be 5. You've been told by Rod about it, but we can't get him in Daz, so UE. Yeah, you have told. That's true. Okay, let's try to get these. Can I just grab the tops of those? I gotta do it like this. Dang it. I just have to do these one at a time. I should change some colors in here so I can see what I'm doing. Right. Okay, so what colors am I using here? I'm using the green colors. So I'm going to use the, yeah, that's probably good. Probably did not do what the frick? Oh, I see what I'm doing. I got to do it like this. Oh, and I have to apply. Doy. Because that's not intuitive at all. Um, all right, let's go through here. You know what? Let's make these teal colors. Okay, I think I'm good. Okay, applying clothes. Let's do that. All right, and let's just start applying these. Are you trim? There we go. All right, moving along. Getting there. All right. So the bodice is chopped up. We'll hit save here. You know what? I'm gonna put a little trim on the top here too. Actually, I don't want to do that, do I? No, I'm not going to do that. Never mind. The rest of this is kind of okay. All right, let's chop up the skirt a little bit further. So we need a. I wanna put like a lace in here. Do I just want to add a lace? No, I'm going to put it inside there. And let's try this from here to here to here and here. And then we'll offset as internal line and say maybe 50. I don't know, let's take a look at how that is. I think that's going to do okay. I guess we'll cut so that. Okay, and then I want a little, we're going to put our standard little 5mm trim on here. Say okay to that. And cut so those. Oops, you know what? I gotta cancel that. It's gonna do funky shit. Did I cut and sew you? I did cut and sew you without a problem, but it's giving me a problem on here. Let's remove the linked editing. And then I'm just going to have to select the whole, and it's going to whine at me. Let's see how this goes. Arg. It did that thing where it gets confused and it says, maybe this other line, maybe the one I'm clicking on. Internal line, there we go. Cut and sew all of that. I don't know how that went. Yo, it's Rod Shelley. Oh, I've been bad with the shadows. I still got an add a noise for Kiwi. I don't think I got a Leo shout out. Leo's been playing the finals. Oh yeah, and Rod Shelley. Mr. Charles isn't with us tonight. He's got to work in the morning. I think we're good. All right, so we need to I need to put skirt parts in here. So we need to do that, and we're going to say squat. And I don't know, we'll maybe make them orange. So we'll just put skirt there. I'm going to get that over there. We'll come down here. Let's go down. Well, here, there's going to be a skirt lace, and then a skirt trim. So we'll copy that and copy that. And then this will be skirt. Let's say, do I want to say hem? I'll just say trim. Makes more, may not be entirely, completely accurate, but it'll do the trick. All right, I think we're good. You got to do a little bit of rearranging for the UV mapping. I think the way this is will end up like bringing the. I guess I could stick the panning down in here and here. Although it makes it a little harder to select, it makes for a kind of a cleaner map. And I gotta tweak these placements a little bit. I need to give these different colors. Let's do that. You know what? It's easiest to select, and then we'll just put trim on that. Oh, for crying out loud. It's gotten really slow. I think I dropped it. Maybe not. Oh, for crying out loud. Hopefully, is the stream still running? I hope so. Where's my. Oh, there it goes. Let's see if I can do it this way. Oh, you know what? I'm still simulating. That's probably not the best use of my time. Okay, I think we're good now. Okay, so skirt lace goes there, and then we can put skirt right there. All right, I think we're good. Let's start lining everything up a little neater over here. Let's put you on the center line. And you know what? I'm going to kind of maybe nudge you up a little. I'm probably going to regret that. And then I think we'll try to get that snugged back in there. Are you just you're just a nudge away? No, you're a little bit more than that. Let's see if we can snap you into place. And do you get funny on the other side? You do not. Okay, excellent. Try to do the same thing over here. So take you, try to get those points snapped right in there. That looks good. So this is larger than that one, and I got a little bit more over here. So what we're going to do is try to maybe just kind of squeeze you in over here. And then we'll put the other one over in here. And let's see how this works. There we go. So we're going to do a reset and then a fit and an OK. That's actually a little more efficient looking than what I normally do, isn't it? Just got home for Red Robin and you can't move. Oh no, you got those Karari burgers again, didn't you? They look so good with the pineapple, but then when the poison kicks in, I think this is fine. Let's come back to there. Let's hit save. So that's basically what the angel outfit's going to be. We will add, and I'm dreading this, I'm going to have to make some wings. And I want to do them with feathers. We'll have a little halo, and she'll get boots. But right now, and then there's a panty and a dress. Bacon cheeseburger from paradise. And fries. Mm-mm. All right, let's control K. Let's just let that settle real quick. All right, that looks happy. Let's fit this to the other two. So come over here, go to our avatars. Let's try fitting to Genesis female first. We'll do morph target. Actually, I'm going to cancel that. I'm going to turn gravity off for a second. You almost had to be carried out. That's it. All right, now let's try to fit it. All right, I'm going to stop that. I want to see if I've got some stuff running in the background here that I shouldn't. I do have a lot of stuff. Hold on a second. I'll be right back. I'll be back. Where's the thing? I did get rid of the music because YouTube was complaining about it. So there we go. Okay, there you go. By the way, you won the photography. You had mentioned that. Rock on, dude. That's it's a little looser than I would like in here. Um, I'm gonna try an experiment. Let me see if I take this, if I fit it to 100%. Ooh, that's right. The $10 gift card. Time to go shopping. That worked out a little bit better, I think. Scaling might get a little weird. All right, let's put gravity back on. Um, let me export one at like 97.5 on the FM dial. No worries. Um, 101.5, the home of rock and roll. All right, let's load out that. Okay, let's turn on the Genesis 8 shape, which is down here, kind of like that. Let's pose those legs out a little bit, like Genesis 8 really has. Then I'm going to shrink it down a little and export that. Where am I? Right thigh. The legs are bent, so I have to do like side by side to -6 and side to side 6. And then we're going to maybe shrink you down. Probably not, maybe 90. No, not the leg, the whole thing. 97. Let's try that. Let's turn the resolution back to base. And then let's do a file and export. I have to figure out where this stuff is located. Where are you? M Objects Marvelous Designer. Okay. So we're going to export out to the M drive, which almost never gets seen on stream. And I probably went right by it, didn't I? Because it is up here in front of L, which makes perfect sense. I have never quite figured out how it organizes this stuff. Um, Objects, Marvy Designer, Marvelous Designer, G9 Avatars. It's going to be a G8F97. So let's export that and accept that and pop over. The little lady that worked on us looked a little like one of your girls. She gave it. Wah, wah, wah. Okay. I'm going to reload. Because I can't undo morph targets in this stupid program. Okay, we're going to take that. We're going to delete that. We're going to turn off the gravity. And then we'll load in the, I have to refresh you. There we go. And then we should be able to just load in the 97 as a morph target. Say okay. That kind of worked. All right, let's stop that. Oops, let's stop that. Let's turn the simulation. Let's get the gravity back in here. Let's say 5,000. Does that get too floppy in here? So we're going to let that settle. I think that's going to be good. All right, we'll turn off the sim. We're going to export a couple of times. For this, I'm going to put you over there. Select everything, and then deselect the panties. And then we'll do file, export, obj selected. And we need to go back to somewhere over here in projects. Angel and Devil, Starlight Angel. Going to do the whip, and right in here, I'm just going to say Angel. Angel Angel dress, G8 female. Save that. I think this is all good. Just double checking to make sure it didn't change anything on me. All right, now we'll export the panties. Did I accidentally? Nope. All right, is good. I don't want to inadvertently grab any of these trims. File, export, obj selected, angel panty. Angel panty, G8 female. Okie dokie. All right, let's go back to, let's save this. File, export, no, file save as project. G8 female. And we'll put a 97 so I can remember how big it is. All right, now we'll go back. Recent. So we're going to reopen that one right there. I'm going to go ahead and save these. We'll do the same thing. Select all of that, deselect that, and then file, export, obj selected. This is the G9 female. So we'll say G9F. And then we'll do the G9F panty. All right, now let's fit this to the base. Actually, I got some stuff frozen in here, so we'll unfreeze that. Turn the gravity off again. And then we'll load that in as a morph target. So I'm going to say add to workspace, choose the load as morph target object option, and then do that in wait for that to stop, and we should be good to go. All right. Now we export this out a couple of times. Deselecting the panty. File, export, obj selected. Dress. Then this is just, I'm just going to say dress G9. Actually, I'm going to say base. Makes it easier for me to tell the difference. Because it's all about that base. Okay, we're good. Now we'll just do the panty. Okay, we should be fine. Let's go ahead and save you. Save as project. G9 base. Okay, we can start bringing this into whatchamacallit. And I can probably close this, but I think I'm going to leave it open for right now. You we don't need. Actually, you I did need. Control Shift F. We just put you back to normal. Now we're good to go. Let's do a couple of imports. Boom. All right, we are hunting for those files we just saved. They're in projects and Angel and Devil and Angel and Whip, and we'll start with the G9 base dress. All right, let's do a quick test here. I'm just going to put D-force on it and we'll simulate and see if I'm going to cry. All right, did not explode right off the bat, did not vanish. More importantly, did not vanish. So I think that's probably good enough. Let's get the panty in here. That should be okay. I'm going to hide the dress for a second. We'll just throw D4s on here. Uh, it is kind of a smallish panty, isn't it? Anyhow, let's double check that. It's looking fine. All right, let's check a couple more things. So let's take a look at our surfaces. See that we got most of those in here. Of course, with all the garbage names in here, but that's to be expected. I think we're ready to start setting it up. So let's do that. Did I got the zipper attachment? I do. Okay. Transfer tool. There we go. Genesis 9. Dress. Let's use uh let's use the long loose. This isn't really a tight one. This is kind of a loose one. Although it's tight in the top, but a little loose in the bottom. And we'll run that for the panty as well. So Genesis 9, Angel Panty. You are going to be a bodysuit tight template. All right, let's clean up these material names. We're going to do the eyelets as textures in Substance Painter for where the laces go in. So there will be something there. And that's that zipper attachment. That's a real thin strip in the back that when I want to make this undone, I will delete. Skirt, that's right, skirt is not too many parts there. We got skirt lace, and then the skirt trim. I think we're good. It's actually, actually, if you're really making this, the zipper would come down in here. And that's just decorative lace on the front. So I think we're good with that part. Let's pop over here to the surfaces. Oh, I gotta do the panty. Yeah, let's do the panty. We forgot. Panty's got a crotch. Panty's got a front. Panty's got a rear. We got crotch trim. We got trim. And we got trim on the waist. Okay. What I probably usually do is I usually use the waist with a lower dynamic value to help hold things in place. So that should be good. So now we can move on to the next part. Um, can I just deforce both of those at once? Did that work? I think it did. As you all know, we set that to 0.1 right off the bat. The rest of these we will tweak depending. Usually there's a little bit of contraction expansion. We'll work on that though. Here, let's put my generic base shader on there. And I will tweak these deforce settings right now. So like I said, we're going to set everything to just shrink just a little. So we'll tighten up just a bit. So we're going to come down here, and I think I'll just change you to what, like maybe 97. And then maybe I should have. Well, let's see how this goes. So what I should think I will do is this top edge up here on the trim. I'm going to call that trim top, and then I can tweak the dynamic strength so it holds better. So we'll cancel that because we don't want it doing that generally. So here, let's select the dress, and we're going to rename this trim right along the top. So we're going to do it like this. Geometry tool over here. I'm going to hide everything. Actually, can I just hide everything at once? Nope, that would be too easy. I could put everything into a selection set. We'll just do it like this. Hide, 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 hide. That's the one I want to not hide. So now I just want to select this top edge and give it its own surface. So what I actually am going to do is I'm going to take that. No, I'm not. I'm going to take yeah, this is tedious. We'll do this a little bit at a time. So I'm going to create a surface from selection. This is going to be bodice trim top. Up to that. And just to kind of see what I'm doing, we'll just hide that. We can kind of see where we are. And then I'll slowly and tediously select these. And then add those. And then hide that so I can kind of make sure I'm getting what I think I'm getting. I think I'm good. There we go. I like that. Very nice. All right, let's do that. I think I missed a corner. Assign those. Make sure to hide all that so I can just see my progress. Can't see those at all. But apparently I'm selecting it correctly. We're holding the control key down to add to the selection. I think I'm good, but we'll see if I missed something. Yep, I did. I missed that one right there. All right, now we're good. So bring that back. So I have a new surface in here. Um, we'll reapply the D-force, and then I'll just copy and paste from here. So we'll do that. Let's get everything else visible again. Yay. Okay, so I'm just gonna take that. Oh, let's go to surfaces and copy. And then that one right there. Just paste. And then what we're going to do is we're going to make a couple of tweaks. We'll change the dynamic strength to 0.7 on that. Let's see how that goes. I'm also going to probably tweak the D-force setting over here. So I want to kind of like what we just did. Are you still running? You're still running. It's done running. Okay. I'm going to come over here and we'll just do the same thing. We'll put the dynamic strength on that to maybe 0.7. And maybe if I make that a 95. And what if we turn this whole thing to 95 as well? How bad does that go? All right, let's try that. Still sliding down too much. So I think we'll just go back to 97. And I might just set the skirt parts back to 100. Because they don't need to really be shrinking. And it's causing them to do kind of weird things. And then this. I mean, we could just lower the strength down. I don't know. Let's try that. Yeah, it's holding it better. Okay, so we're going to do a couple more things on this. Okay, so I'm happy with the D-force settings for these. Let's grab both of these and let's convert to sub D on them. And let's also add the smoothing modifier. Clear the D-force. Let's come over here and choose you. I'm going to just memorize that. And I'm going to memorize that. And I'm just double checking. I have memorized as a button, so that speeds things up. All right, let's save you. Bum, 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 boom. You're in projects somewhere down here. In people and Genesis 9 and clothing and me and Starlight Angel and right in here. You're gonna be Starlight Angel. Press G9. And I have too many Y's in Starlight. And what I want to do is I forgot to do this. Let's cancel that. Let's make sure that that actually says that. Now we'll save it. Okay, vendor name, me. Product, Starlight Angel. Wardrobe dress, Genesis 9. Okay, is good. Off it goes. All right, let's save the panty. Same thing. We're going to actually, let's rename. And do that. Will be that. And you are Starlight Angel. I am the vendor. That is the product. You are, you know what? You are underwear. Bottom. And actually, I should have saved you as, oh, you are a dress. Okay, never mind. All right, is good. This should be an installed directory already down here. So we go take a look at over there. There they are. Okay, let's chuck this on the Genesis 8. So you know what? You I don't need anymore. We'll come over here. And we're going to go here. So we need a Genesis 8 in here. I should have okay, there we go. And I'm going to actually just convert auto fit them from these. You are Genesis 9. You are a dress. I'm going to say knee length and accept that. We may or may not update this with the one we saved. We'll see how. We'll load it in as a morph target and see how it looks. My butt might be a little weird. not gonna lie. The panties might come in a little bit better. All right, let me try. And I haven't done a 97 before, so what we need, I need a magic number. And that magic number is 97 divided by 100. And that magic number needs to be multiplied by 10,000. No, it's the other way around. I need. Is it yeah, 97 divided by is that right? Or is it 100 divided by 97? 100 divided by 97, I think is what it is. Yeah, that's better. And then I need to multiply that by 10,000, and that's my magic number. So when we scale it in, so we're going to do this. Well, I should be able to load this as a morph target, fingers crossed. So the one we saved for Genesis 9, where are you? You are over here. Projects. That one right there. And I need to scale that. So right in here, that needs to be 10309.10309.3. Accept that, and it seems to have loaded in nicely. Do I have my generic shaders in here? I'm going to recolor this so it's a little easier to see what we're doing. And let's see how that looks as a morph target. Yeah. The legs are a little off. I kind of like the top, but maybe not. That might be okay. I might be able to live with that. So I think I just have to save this because everything else is just kind of set up for it. We might work it a little bit with ZBrush. Maybe pull that out a little, smooth it a little bit. I don't know. You know what? Let's do that. Boink, boink. Here, we'll activate ZBrush. Do a little go Z action. There we are. Doot, doot, doot. Boop. Oh no, I have the wrong thing selected. Let's try this again. Okay, select the dress, select that, activate, accept. That's better. Oh no, I have to re-export everything because it's still in tries. Damn it. Rats. All right. Um, so we're gonna go back. All of that work I did setting up is lost. Um, because I screwed up. I forgot to turn everything to quads first. So we're gonna go back to here. Select everything. Let's do that. Quad optimized. Okay, probably good. Okay, hit save on that. Okay, so we'll do the I'm gonna rework the I might rework this later. Okay, hold up. Add to workspace. Load as a morph target. Say okay. I didn't like that. We're gonna do it again. I forgot to turn the gravity off. I saw it slide down a little from gravity, so we're gonna redo this. I don't need ZBrush because I screwed up. Gonna do that, and then reload this in. That didn't work. Let's try this again. Damn it. I think I forgot to add to workspace. I forgot to say load as morph target, didn't I? And I forgot to turn the gravity off again. Damn it. So load again. Do it again. Load to workspace. Load as morph target. Say OK. That didn't make a huge difference. Okay, we are quad optimized. All right. Okay, file, export, OBJ selected. You are the dress base. You're the panty base. Um, I'm going to do, I have these D4 settings I did in here. At the very least, I'm going to save those before I lose them. Material preset. Um, let's call you, what are you? Starlight Angel. D4's dress default. And we're going to check only simulation settings and accept that. Now we impatiently wait for a couple of days. Yo, Art, how are you doing? We're impatiently saving things. This is the Angel outfit. I forgot to make it quads before exporting it, so I have to redo it. All right, I'm gonna save the setting for this one as well. Material preset. And we're gonna check only the simulation settings. And now we impatiently wait for that. Impatience is a vulture. Yes, indeed. I should have killed the content managing system before doing this. There it goes. I see something happened. All right, we're going to get rid of that. We're going to reload the base figure. We're going to re-import. Here, I'll do date modified so that these will come to the top. I'm going to switch over just there we go. All right, that's fine. That's fine. Let's get the Pantay in here. Is good. All right, let's use the transfer tool. That's not the transfer tool. That's the transfer tool. Genesis 9. Use the dress. We use the loose template. All right, that one's done. Let's get the panty done. That I'm going to use the bodysuit tight template. All right, let's take a quick peek again at the wireframe. Okay, everything is nice and quaddy. Yep, that's a word. Totally a word. We'll check the D-force on there. Actually, and then I gotta clean up the surface names. Let's do that. Oh, and I had a tight, and I gotta redo that edge. I should have renamed it a Marvy Designer. Uh, Quaddy? Hmm? What's a quaddy? Is that something? Is that like a trick you get to make boomer sound? When they say, what's a quaddy? Nope, that was. Look at all this time I'm wasting just because Marvel's designer thought it was a good idea to add all this extra garbage. Somebody went out of the way to code that. All right. Also, I'm gonna reassign that. All right. Let's make our new surface group now. Create surface from selected. Testing 1, 2, 3. How about repurposing it to not so Marvy? Yeah, bodice, trim, top, sign that, and then hide it. And that tells me I'm going in the right direction. Sign that. Sign that. Cheap viewers? I do not have cheap viewers. I take offense to that. In a minute. In just a minute, I'm going to kill you. Well, delete the bot. Ban the bot. Ban the bot. Ban. Um, dang it. You're part of the wrong group. You're supposed to be over here. All right, now we're good. Oh no, you didn't get selected. I forgot to hold down a key or something. All right, that's good. We're getting there. All right, I gotta come over. There we go. I don't know if y'all could see that or not, but there is now one less bot in chat. Your daughter got you a idea pad for $3.99 2 months later. Best Buy says trade-in value is 25. Dang. All right, I got my materials all set up. Your soon-to-be dystopian future will be just bots watching bots. That's right. It's just the bots and the bots. She got tired of you lugging around 17-inch 3D machine. Okay, I think. Am I good? Okay, so we got to do the other stuff, right? So now I can put the D-Force on. Now I've got. No, I didn't do the panties yet. Got to redo the panty names. When I do these, I can then apply those material presets that I saved off to the side. So they should, because material files just wants the same name. So as long as I kept these the same as what they were when I saved them, they should be usable. That should be good. All right. So put D-Force on that. Put D-Force on that. Pop over to here. Put that on there. Let's go take a look. Hey, it applied. It looks good. Everything's hunky-dory. All right. So did you... I don't have you selected over in the scene though, do I? That's my problem. Yep, I got my... So here, we'll run the sim like this. It's running a little slow. All right, it seems to be fine. I'm going to cancel that. We'll undo that. We're going to do a couple more things to these and then resave them. Editor. Nope, 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 nope. I'm in the wrong thing. Come over to the scene. Asset. Nope. Edit. Geometry. convert sub D, edit geometry, add the smoothing modifier, do the same thing to the panty. Edit geometry, add a smoothing modifier, and then edit geometry. You know, I could have done both of these at the same time. So let's put the generic shader on here. And now I think I'm ready to save these out. Actually, they don't I gotta memorize these so that they stay. So if I come over here and we look at that, we have our high resolution. But if I restore that, is it Control F? No, is it Shift F? Control Z? I don't know. I'm just going to memorize it. I'll memorize the panty too. All right, now we're just going to resave these back to over here. Right there. Oh, you know what? This needs to, I need to rename that. G9 so we can tell the difference. Okay, we're going to save. So usually I'm going to say, I got to change the name of this. Starlight Panty G9. And we're going to overwrite that one. Yeah, yes. Starlight Angel is good. Wardrobe, we're going to call you underwear bottom. All right, now we'll save the dress. Okay, Starlight Angel. Let's just make sure those match. Should be good, except that. Should be fine. Sorry, I was on another screen. Oh, no worries. You're apologizing to Art. Yeah, okay. Bye-bye. Reload that. And drop that on there. We're going to fit you to the Genesis 9. You are knee length. Accept that. Toss a coin to your. Yeah. That was a popular phrase a few years back. Um, Full body. So I think we're good to go. So we have to rename these because right now they say Genesis 9. Actually, I'm going to do it this way. We're going to come into here to the scene identification and we're going to tweak it in here and then tweak it down there. You never saw it? I haven't either. But when it came out, the toss a coin to your Twitcher was heard a few times. So I'm going to rename that like that, and we're going to change you to be, should be good. And then I'm going to do likewise kind of the same thing on renaming these over here. Like that, and you get to be excellent. Now we're going to save these out over to here. And I think we got a little bit of time. So we're going to work on the boots just a little bit. I think I'm going to try to get the lace onto the boots. So she's going to have boots. They're going to be like open-toed boots, and they're going to be laced up to about here. And then maybe Saturday I can maybe start doing wings. We'll see. I have to force myself to sit down and watch some Blender videos. So she's going to have boots. She'll have also, we'll also do a halo, but it's going to be a goofy, like a costume halo. It'll have a band with a little rod in the back, and then it'll go around the head. So it's not like we're making a real angel. We're almost making, except I'm going to be lazy and we're just going to jam those wings into her back. If I was really doing a costume, I would make the straps that go over the shoulders. No, not the donut series. It's the wing series. I gotta save these. Are we in the right spot? We are. Let's do this. Boink. And we're gonna come over here to the Genesis 8 folders. And I don't know, did I say, you still say dress. All right. Make sure that product says the right thing. Chris Cox, Starlight Angel Panties G8. Content type is going to be wardrobe, underwear, bottom. And then we'll save the dress. And Starlight Angel dress G8 female, wardrobe skirt. We're going to actually say wardrobe dress. And the rest of that's good. All right. So, you know what? I don't need to save this. I'm just going to nope. Something's making noise in the background. Is it Marvelous Designer? Probably. All right. Are you good? I'm going to save you. Save as project. Let's put you right there. Let's do file, open, project. Maybe it's over here. Angel boots, there they are. You know what? Let's just slide that over here, maybe? There's probably a PNG that goes with that, though. Angel boots. So the angel boots and the devil boots started the same way, and then there we go. So we're not going to put a toe on there. I'm just going to set this up with a strip that goes up the front. So we're going to trim some of this stuff off. That's going to need a little bit of work. There we go. Almost done. You know, if I do that, and I'm going to kind of decide, maybe we'll do, let's see how this looks if we put a 30, a strip through here. It says 30. Well, that sucked. I'm back on YouTube. I thought I'd start that Microsoft Edge password saving thingy. Dang it. What does that say? 392.6. 392.6. I'm going to offset as an internal line. 15. We're going to cut those. Get rid of these. Where are you at? And I think I can just... Oh no, that's 405. Oh, I know what I'm doing. I got a plan. Why are you two? Actually, I kind of like the fact this is going to look a little. Yeah, we'll just do that. All right, let's see how that goes. Boink. So I'm going to do a cut and sew on here. And I'm going to maybe one, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'll try getting 12 in here. We'll see if I can do that. So what I need is I need a little offset as an internal line there. But like maybe 3. I think I think I need to do here. We're going to back this up a little bit. I'm going to convert you to a curve point. Let's try that. Dang. Can I optimize curve points here? We're going to clean that up. So there's just a few too many points in there. No. Well, you know what? I'm not going to save that. What is, I can hear the computer running a little high. You know what? It's Marvel's Designer is probably pegging out my GPU for whatever reason. It's not doing anything. I'm going to hit save on this. We're going to shut this down and restart it because. And are you? So here, I'm going to hit save. I'm going to turn Marvelous Designer off. It's at that point where it just keeps using the GPU a lot more than it really needs to be. So I'm going to see, and I think it gets tired. So I don't know. We'll just relaunch it and see if that helps. One banana, two banana, three banana, go. La 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 la. That was one of our favorite shows growing up as kids. Yes, indeed, it is the DJ Ray. And if you're lucky, you can catch him tonight at 10 p.m. spinning the tunes, playing games. They'll be fishing. Open. Yeah, actually, I can do recent angel boots. All right, let's see how this goes. I'm going to put a cut in. Yeah, I'm doing more or less the same thing, and my GPU isn't being chewed up by Marvel's Designer. Okay, offset is an internal line. Let's say 3. Let's say okay on that. Let's cut and sew that. Or before I do that, actually, yeah, let's just do that. So I'm going to want, oh, one offset. No, what am I doing? I'm going to split. We're going to put a split in here. We're going to do uniform split. And I want 12, so I'm going to tell it to do 13. And we're going to say okay on that. And those are the anchor points for setting up the laces. So actually, I'm going to do 11 laces. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 11 laces. Did the unicorn rain freeze or something? Unicorn rain froze. Why have they been freezing? Unicorn rain freeze. It's no fair. Wah. I gotta try to knock it loose, don't I? All right, we'll try this. It's still stuck. Let's try this. All right, all good. All good. The web has been repaired. Um, you are 30. Let's try these at 40. I'm sorry. I'm kind of thinking how I want to set this up. I'm going to give myself a little bit of room. I'm going to make a teeny little rectangle. It's going to be, let's say 20. Let's make you 3. I'm going to say okay to that. And then what I want to do is I'm going to make I want 11 of these. It's 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm going to put those right there for a second. And then can I just do So the goal is to get these laced up before the end of the stream. I'm getting there. Okay. I want to rearrange this stuff a little bit more, make it easier to work with. Dang it. I got all the trouble to select stuff. Okay, so let's try this. That isn't what I wanted at all. I'm just going to have to do these one at a time. I don't have a clever way to do it. All right, let's undo the linked editing on those. There we go. Of course I grabbed the wrong point. All right. This just gets a little tedious. So no. And I see what I can do. Yeah. We're heading in the right direction. I don't remember what I'm doing now. Huh? All right. We're just sewing all these laces in. I hope I haven't screwed this up too bad. Sometimes I trust I've got the pattern right and hope that I don't end up having to, I haven't made some sort of weird mistake like, oh no, I skipped one. Ah! I think we're good. Let's see how this goes. I'm going to freeze everything but the laces. It'll just be easier to work with. Control K. And then Control K that, and then we just do that There we go. So we got half the laces on there. So I'm just going to put these over here and Control D and do that. And if this works out right, they will automatically sew to the other sides, but it doesn't look like they did, or did they? They did. Huzzah. It kind of worked. I got a couple that got twisted a little funky. Hey, that snapped into shape. What a deal. What a deal. I'm happy with that. That's what I was going for. Sure. Um, yeah. And maybe we'll just make that a little bit shorter. And maybe we can round these off a little bit and put a little bit of, I can't round that off now because I've got a little thing on there. It's probably going to be fine. Yeah, what time is it? We got 7 minutes. You know what? I think I'm going to probably just call it a day here. Uh, so actually, we're going to play with this just a little bit. I'm going to try to get some wrinkles in there to be a little bit better. And we'll try lining the UVs up a little better too, if we can. So I kind of want to get you snapped back into place, right? I'll kind of try to do it with this one as well. And you know what? We'll just pull you down, bring you over here, get you in a little closer maybe. I could probably. Although it's probably going to get all completely rearranged when we get in the blender. Yeah, so never mind. I should stop worrying, futzing with that. Um, let's do this. But I do want that. That needs to stay frozen. And maybe I'll strengthen these up. And try to get some nice looking, kind of like that. Little wrinkles in here like that. I'm going to, what is my friction on this? That's right, Shinzilla. Oh no, there goes Tokyo. All right, let's try this. I've upped the friction so that the underlying avatar is stickier. So when I drag this stuff around, it doesn't slide as much. I kind of like that. I think this is almost ready to just go into. I don't know. Maybe I just add one more down here is what I'm thinking. And do I want to do one more at the top? Because it's a long way to the top if you want to rock and roll. I'm going to need the point. No, the chinchilla swore it would hurt me if I did that again. Yeah, actually, let's do this. We'll put these last laces in. So I'm going to just copy these down to here. And what I want to do is attach that to I can't I gotta get that clear so I can get in here and where is my thing? So I'm gonna put that there. I'm gonna just run this. Oh man, I need to move you out of the way. And I'm just gonna put that real close to down here. These got stuck underneath. Let's see if we can convince them to come out. There we go. Then I'm just gonna add one more up here at the top. DJ Stulu, yo, yo, indeed. Everybody, check out the awesome sauce that is DJ Stulu. I am making a boot. I'm just about ready to call it a night, but I'm going to just get these last couple of laces in here. And then we're going to call it a night. Maybe like that. Actually, I think I'm going to just pull that down just a little bit. I heard what was that? It's a DJ Stulu raid! And there's much rejoicing. I like that. That's a little better. Maybe a little further down. Thank you for the raid, man. That'll wake you up. Wah, wah, wah. Um, I think that's good. I'm going to put these back where they belong. And then, who's on? It is 9 p.m. I'm calling it a day here. I will be back Saturday, 1 p.m. for more Blender stuff. And then, of course, 8 p.m. we will be back for the Saturday Night Social, Art Share, Discord chat, and an old cartoon. We are still watching Betty Boop cartoons. So anyhow, this is in relatively good shape. It's heading in the right direction. So thank you all for being here. Let's find somebody ready to call it a night. Dum dum dum. Charles wasn't here today, but hey, give Charles a follow. Oh yeah, did I hit save on this? I did hit save. And let's see who's on in the Twitch first and go hang out with somebody else. My good friend Bad Tooth Records hasn't been on recently. I'm a little sad. I'm hoping he's okay. So maybe we'll just go over and say hi to you, Rumikin. I'm just going down to the bottom of my list though, just to make sure I don't miss somebody. And come up, come up, come up. Bad Tooth is on. All right, we're gonna go over and say hi to Bad Tooth. Bad Tooth Records is what's the schedule exactly? Anyhow, let's go over and say hi, Dr. DK, aka Bad Tooth Records. Super cool cat, one of my favorite people on Twitch. And if you can stick around for the raid, that would be super awesome. Hey, if you're on YouTube, thank you. You can't join the raid, but you are cool. Remember, like and subscribe. Where are you going? To the Bad Tooth. There you go. Thank you, Art. Here, we got the raid calls. If you're not a subscriber, um, use that one. If you are a subscriber, you can use this sub raid call. We'll do that. So anyhow, let's get this raid going, and let's go over and say hi to the wonderful Bad Tooth, or Dr. DK / raid Bad Tooth Records. I think that rated, but let me see. Let's come over here. Do I see the raid started? I do see the raid started. Excellent. Alrighty. Get those raid calls. I will be back Saturday. Hey, remember, you can buy my stuff over at Daz. Copy that. Do the Daz thing. Buy my shit. Buy my shit. Buy my shit. Also, tomorrow I've got a new YouTube video coming out. It's part 4 in the ongoing series of a complete process of making a swimsuit for sale at Daz. So that's scheduled for. I got to make a YouTube command. That's scheduled to premiere tomorrow at noon. So anyhow, I am releasing videos on Tuesdays and Fridays for this series. It's going to be 10 parts in total, 9 from live streams, and then a little recap at the end. Anyhow, hey, I hope you all have a good rest of a Thursday or Friday for those of you on the happy side of the planet, Kiwi. And hasta la vista, baby.